I'd like to thank you for your interest today in a 2009 Ford Focus. This happens to be the SE model with the four-door sedan. You'll notice the two-bar chrome grille in the front with the bold Ford stamp right in the middle. Notice the new headlight design for 2009, more of a stack system, as well as wrap around up onto the side panel of the car. This is going to give you better visibility as far as your directional, with people coming in from the side, be able to see your turn signal, as well as putting more light out on the road where the driver needs it. Notice also a little bit more of a hood damper on the bottom, allowing more air in to keep the vehicle cooler, and some aerodynamic stamps on the front hood, allowing for better fuel economy. Underneath the hood, this is the 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine. It still has the manual stick to prop the hood up. That is bright yellow, as well as everything else that are service points that you, the consumer, can take care of. Everything else that's not labeled in yellow should be taken care of by your Ford certified garage. This vehicle has 140 horsepower, 136 pound-feet of torque. Very peppy with the automatic transmission in this model. It's going to give you great fuel economy, as I said before, with 24 miles in the city, 33 miles in the highway. This engine is equipped with breakaway motor mounts. In the event of a front-end collision, these mounts will actually break away from the engine, causing the engine to drop down and slide underneath the vehicle, away from the passenger compartment, causing less of an entrapment risk. You also have the mandatory crumple zones on this car in the front-end collision, allowing the energy from the crash to travel down the side of the vehicle, crumpling the front like an accordion, keeping that energy from the crash away from you and your family inside the vehicle. Coming around the side, the SE does have the option of four-wheel ABS brakes, which this one does have. This one is equipped with front disc vented rotors, as well as drum brakes in the rear. This is going to give you better stopping power by reducing the amount of heat in the brakes, and also better on maintenance, lasting you a lot longer. The Ford Focus is equipped with a four-wheel independent suspension system, allowing a great ride, especially on our New England roads with the frost heaves coming up in the wintertime. Each wheel is independent from one another, allowing all four wheels to stay on the ground at all times. You notice the side mirror is not breakaway, and it does have four little hash marks in it, allowing again for aerodynamics. As on all Ford vehicles, each door has dual intrusion beams, one running horizontally, the other diagonally across the door. In the event of a side-end collision, these beams will actually hit each other, preventing more intrusion into the vehicle by the car that is hitting you. Even being a smaller sedan, you'll notice the wide door opening on this vehicle. It's extremely easy to get into. Even people with larger feet have plenty of room between the seat and the dash to get in. This is a 5-passenger vehicle with plenty of comfort in the front. Also note, Ford is one of the only manufacturers to install a Ford personal safety system on the vehicle. This system is comprised of multiple sensors in the seat, with weight sensors, seating position sensors, seat belt sensors, crash severity sensors, and in the event of a collision, it's going to know all these items and tailor the airbag deployment to both the front driver and passenger. The airbag can deploy at multi-stages, and it's going to save you a lot of money because the passenger airbag will not deploy unless there is somebody over roughly 70 pounds sitting in that seat. You notice also in the center of the vehicle, the shifter is now a center console shifter, away from the dash, which blocks vision and also gets in the way of radio. And there's a new center stack design on this that we'll take a look at in a few moments. Coming around to the back, you'll notice there's still an ample opening at the rear door. This vehicle is also equipped with seat-mounted side airbags, as well as side canopy airbags that drop down against the windows. In the event of a rollover collision, these will ride the windows out, preventing items from coming into the vehicle, as well as items from going out of the vehicle. Large seat cushions in the back offer comfort for the 3 rear seat passengers. Plenty of legroom as they slide underneath the seats. The seats also drop down, which I'll be able to show you from the rear of the vehicle. Gas cap is on the passenger side rear on the Focus. The 2009 model still runs a cap. This is a great safety benefit because if you do happen to run out of fuel while you're on the highway, the gas cap and the filler portion will be on the passenger side of the vehicle out of traffic. New tail light design on the 2009 Ford Focus. This is a wrap-around design, which you'll notice most vehicles are going to. Again, the wraparound design safety benefits you because people from the side and the rear are going to be able to see your brake lights come on, your directional come on, as well as your reverse light. Ford runs 5-mile-an-hour bumpers in the rear of the Ford Focus as well as the front bumpers. 5-mile-an-hour bumper is actually 2.5 miles an hour above National Highway Traffic Safety Board. What this means for you is in a 5-mile-an-hour collision, it's going to cause the minimal amount of damage to both the front or the rear bumper and cause no structural damage. Large trunk lid in the back with an LED third taillight built right into the trunk. Very easy to get into the trunk, and it's a very large opening. As in most vehicles now, you do have the glow-in-the-dark trunk release system in case somebody did happen to get locked in. And again, you can see that the rear seats will drop down, allowing you a lot more storage and easy pass-through right into the passenger compartment. Coming around the rear again, a view from the driver's side of the vehicle, and we will drop down one of the seats. And with the front seat, that seat will fold completely flat, allowing again that loading surface all the way through. Getting into the driver's seat of the 2009 Ford Focus, you'll notice a new sport style cluster in the dash with a white background, easy to read gauges. The information center has been moved to the center of the vehicle, allowing people better visibility of the road while still seeing the normal things in the information center like miles till empty. Here's the new center stack design. It's an ergonomical design with no fancy lights or buttons. Everything's easy to reach. Buttons are easily labeled for the driver to see and reach over while still keeping their eyes on the road. Down below you have the buttons for your information center. You also have roll stability control on this vehicle with advanced track. This is going to monitor for wheel slippage and also lean. And in the event that you have to overcorrect, it's going to apply a little bit of braking as well as let off of the accelerator without coming off of the pedal, and control the vehicle a lot easier for you, hopefully preventing a skid out or a rollover. Also behind the center shifter, hard to see, there are two 12-volt jacks for your cell phone chargers or your Palm Pilots, navigation systems, and also an MP3 line-in jack. The turn signals to the left of the steering column in the SC come standard with your power windows, power door locks, and your remote and keyless entry. Again, this is the 2009 Ford Focus SE model, and we thank you for your time.